Yes, guys, welcome back to the Arsenal transfer news update live show. I know it's an early one today, guys, but I thought, you know what, let's start a new thing. Let's do a morning show. Let's do an evening show as well. So I'm going to be doing 2 streams today, like every single day from now. Transfer news. We're going to get some morning transfer news and then some afternoon or evening stream as well. So I know it's an early one, guys, but if you're watching on playback, big up to you guys. We're talking about Nketiah today, as he could be on his way to sign up for Olympic Marseille in France. So let's get into the news today.
Welcome back, guys, to another Arsenal transfer news show.
Declan Reiss has officially signed for Arsenal.
Players in before the start of the season, pretty. They'll get done before the start.
So let's get right into the news today, guys. As always, leave your thoughts in the comments down below. But we're going to start with this story today. Eddie Nketiah could finally be on the way out of Arsenal. Arsenal could finally sell Eddie Nketiah to Olympic Marseille. As reported today by this guy called Santi, this French journalist over there, he's came out and said Olympic Marseille have sent an initial proposal to Arsenal for Eddie Nketiah. No agreements closed yet, but negotiations started between clubs, as Santi JFM reported. He's one of the top targets after Mason Greenwood, of course. So obviously, if you don't know, Marseille, they did indeed sell Aubameyang, former Arsenal player. Aubameyang did indeed leave Marseille, and he went to Saudi. So they're looking to replace Aubameyang. They signed Mason Greenwood, but they're also looking at Eddie Nketiah as well. This guy's been getting quite a few offers, as we know, in the past, a couple of seasons. I think Crystal Palace looked at him, offered us 35 million, and we rejected it. I know West Ham were looking at Eddie Nketiah as well. Again, offered around similar price to 30 to 35 million, and we obviously did reject it. But now it's time to move on. Now it's time to sell Eddie Nketiah this season. I'm sorry, as harsh as it sounds, this guy should have been sold years ago. This guy should not be on 100 grand a week. This guy's on somehow 100 grand a week wages and has the number 14 shirt as well, has Henry's iconic number. And he's still at Arsenal Football Club. I'm sorry, he's not good enough. He's not good enough. It's as simple as that, people. Eddie Nketiah is not good enough, and we have to sell now. We have to get good money as well. We've had opportunities to sell this guy. As I said, we could have sold this guy for 35 million in the past, but we didn't. We rejected it, and instead we decided to keep him. It's time to move on. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's time to move on. Marseille, going to Marseille in the French league. I mean, we saw someone like Balogun, Florian Balogun's in the French league now, who was one of Arsenal's strikers in the past. He did well in his first season with Stade de Rome, and then at Monaco he's been a bit meh, but he's still, he can go to the French league. He'll probably do well over there. We wish him all the best, Eddie Nketiah, but it's time to move on. The guy is simply not good enough, people. Yeah, and what my problem with Eddie Nketiah is consistency. The guy is just not consistent enough to be a striker. He comes in. It's a common theme with this guy, right? It's just a common theme with this guy. He comes in every single season, right? And I remember when we beat Man United 3-2, he came in and he scored 2 goals, like 2 years ago, right? He came in and he scored 2 goals, and everyone was on the hype train. Your defense in trouble and Nketiah's in the room. That song came out, and Eddie, and all this. Everyone's banging on about Eddie Nketiah because he came and he scored 2 goals against Man United. But then what did he do after that? That's what happens. Even when we was fighting for like top 4 that season, right? He came in for like the first 3 games. He scored against Chelsea. I think he did this on the corner flag or something. And then for the next 5 games, he just was nowhere to be seen. Last season as well, I know he scored a hat-trick against Sheffield United. All right, with all due respect to Sheffield United. But again, just didn't play enough. Was not consistent enough last season as well. End of the day, if you want to be a striker, especially playing for, and we're going for the league title right now, you've got to be consistent. And this guy just isn't consistent enough. he comes in and has a good game. Yeah, he does. But then he comes in and has. But what does he do for the other 5, 6? You know, he needs to be. You're always gonna have a bad game, yeah, but you're not gonna have 5, 6 bad games, which this guy does. So definitely time to move on now. You know, from Eddie Nketiah going to Marseille. You know, in the French league. You know, I think it's a good level for him. They probably do well there, but I will not be regretting this, guys. How much you guys really think we can get for Eddie Nketiah? Because as I said before, we've valued him at around 35 mil before. You know, we've actually rejected offers. Like as I said, Palace wanted him for 35 million last season. West Ham were looking at him as well. There's actually a few clubs looking at it. I think Fulham are looking at both Nketiah and Smith Rowe. You know, looking at both of them. So there is many clubs in for Eddie Nketiah, but it's just time to move on now. All right, number 14 shirt he's wearing. People talk about squad numbers. It's a big thing for me. Squad numbers is a big thing for me. As a fan, you associate squad numbers with players you've had in the past. And guess who had number 14 shirt, guys? Well, one of probably our best player we've ever had in history of Arsenal. And and Eddie Nketiah is repping it. And he's £100 a week. I'm sorry, as harsh as it sounds, yeah, the guy is simply not good enough. But we should be able to get over 30, at least 35 mil for the guy from Marseille. So yeah, current news, guys, is that we've sent it. So they've sent us some initial bids, like proposal. I don't know how much that is. It's not said how much it is. They just said they've sent a bid. It could be anything. And at the moment, Arsenal, there's no agreement close yet, but we are talking. Marseille approached Arsenal. They are in talks to sign Eddie Nketiah. And listen, it's time to move on now. It's as simple as that, man. All right, we should be able to get 35 mil, 40 mil for the guy. Let's actually sell some good players, man. Or to sell some good players. I mean, I'm talking about let's actually get better at selling players. Let's actually do that because you know it's a common theme with Arsenal. Like we don't sell players well, and this window is a good opportunity to sell players. You know, you got players like Smith Rowe. As I know a lot of people want him to stay, but there's a chance that we can get 40 to 45 mil for him. And Nketiah can easily get, I reckon, 40 mil for the guy, 35 mil. You know, if we look into the defense, Zinchenko or Kivior, we may have to get rid of one of those. I reckon we can get 30 mil for either of them. So there's players there. Maybe Fabio Vieira, we may have to look at selling. There's players there for me who we can definitely get, you know, quite a bit of money for, and ultimately use that money to go and sign players elsewhere. So Eddie Nketiah, thanks to the memories. Thanks to the memories. Sorry, thanks for the service, I should say. So what memories are we talking about? Thanks for your hat-trick against Sheffield United last season. But yeah, it's time to move on, man. It is time to move on, that's for sure. So get you guys' thoughts in about Eddie Nketiah. Big everyone inside, by the way. I know it's early one if you're in the UK. Wherever else you're watching, big up to you guys. Big up to Mary. Big up my guy Plasma Dino. Big up yourself, bro. Big up Jordan as well. Long time, Jordan. I hope you're well, man. But make sure you get your thoughts in there, guys, as well. So that is it about Eddie Nketiah. So we're gonna give you a quick update as well on the Calafiori story because his ex-girlfriend has confirmed that he's going to Arsenal. But I'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, we got another update here from Fabrizio about Riccardo Calafiori. So more on Riccardo Calafiori to Arsenal exclusive story. New round of talks ready on Sunday in order to close the deal. Just waiting for Bologna and Basel to agree on the sell-on clause payment structure. No medical tomorrow. Formal steps and signature expected next week. So yeah, at the moment, once again, so there's been a new round of talk today between Arsenal and Bologna, and obviously by now, but obviously today, we should be getting the agreement where Basel and Bologna agree on the sell-on clause, and then once they've done that, the guy is officially ready to come to Arsenal. There's already been many people, Arsenal fans are literally like the FBI guys, yeah, literally tracking this guy's plane already. Apparently, it's kind of, I don't know how true it is, but his ex-girlfriend, well, now ex-girlfriend, came on Instagram yesterday and basically broke up with him because he obviously confirmed that he was moving to Arsenal. She literally said all the best to his new chapter at Arsenal, something along those lines. She's basically said she wishes him all the best when he goes to Arsenal. So his ex-girlfriend's confirmed that he's going to Arsenal. Forget about Fabrizio, here we go, confirmed, yeah. We're getting Calafiori's ex-girlfriend now confirming that he's going to Arsenal, even before Fabrizio said, here we go. So, yeah, there we go, guys. Calafiori on his way to Arsenal. As we know, medical should be next week. Contract should be next week. We should be getting an announcement next week as well. Probably, yeah, late, maybe Friday. Yeah, just thinking about what Arsenal have to do things on Fridays, like announce stuff on Fridays, announce players on Fridays. So I'm thinking maybe on Friday, you know, we can announce this guy. And I think he will play preseason as well. I think he'll join up with the squad when we go in the US tour, because we actually do fly away today. We are away in America in the US tour today. So yeah, obviously he'll join us there when we play Bournemouth, maybe. And I'm not sure if we make Bournemouth, but maybe Man United, he'll be there. And Liverpool as well. And then obviously he'll be back Emirates Cup, as we know, Leverkusen, Lyon. So should be done next week, guys. And as I said, as we was all talking about yesterday, buzzing about yesterday as well, Calafiori to Arsenal. Benvenuto Calafiori. Andiamo Calafiori. Great seeing an Italian play for the Gunners. It's mad. Like, you don't really see a lot of Italians play for Arsenal, do you? But yeah, he's going to be coming, guys. Confirmed there by Fabrizio Romano. But yeah, big up everyone in the chat, guys. Big up Mary. Hope you're well, Mary. Which players should Arsenal sign? Obviously, we got the defender now. Midfielder, I think we still need, even though Party's saying I think we still need. Mika Moreno's coming in, apparently. Well, we're looking at Mika Moreno. I wouldn't mind him. I think he's decent, but there's not that many midfielders. I mean, you got the likes of Fofana still, but he's going to, I think, AC Milan, isn't he? He's gone. Obviously, Luiz is gone now. Onana's gone now as well. Those players are also looking at. I feel, what's his name, man? Yeah, I think Mika, what's his name? Zubamendi. He's saying at Sociedad now. So the midfielder, that also the players also looking at. They're all going to different clubs, or either they're staying. So I think Mika Moreno will most likely come in. Obviously, I still think we need a striker. Gyökeres is there. Apparently he's got 60 million. Arsenal looking at him to sign 60 million. Vince Gyökeres, he's still there. But there's not been that much striker talk. But I do think we need a striker still. My ideal striker would be Ollie Watkins, but again, I do not see that happening. And then the winner. The winner would love to hijack Nico Williams from Barcelona. But I think he's going to go Barcelona, guys. I know they're in a bit of financial state, but I think go Barcelona. I'm a big fan of Bakayoko as well from PSV. So yeah, it's a good start to the window. We got in a good defender in Calafiori. We're going to get the goalkeeper as well, a backup goalkeeper, well, maybe two goalkeepers if Ramsdale leaves as well, which he most likely will. And then the midfielder and a striker. And then the winner. There's still quite a lot of work to do, man. And we've got to sell players as well. So still quite a lot to do. But big up to you, Mary. Big up to my guy, Plasma. Bye, Eddie. Thanks for your hat-trick against Sheffield United. And yeah. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Yeah. Well done, Eddie Nketiah, for scoring a hat-trick against Marseille. Big up to you. But yeah, that is it, really. Inconsistent player, and I'm sorry, it's time to move on and get money for. Big up to my guy Jordan Purchell as well, with the Fabrizio Romano picture in there as well. Big up yourself, bro. Josh is back with the 8 a.m. streams. Yes, the early streams are back again, guys. 8 a.m. The morning shows are back. And yeah, I'll do this. I'll try and do this every single day if I wake up in time. But yeah, we'll do morning show, and then we'll do one again if there's any new news that we don't discuss today, we'll do one again in the evening. So it should be good, man. But yeah, we're back again. Big up yourself, Plasma, bro. The worst thing about him is sometimes he can play like Dennis Bergkamp. Yeah, exactly. He comes in for a few games, rips it up. Like last season, he scored a hat trick. I think he scored against Forest, didn't he? I think he scored against Fulham, didn't he, as well? He scored against Forest, Fulham, and then he scored a hat trick against Sheffield United, but then he didn't do anything after that, really. And it was like, yeah, it was even like when he was in the title race in the first season where he played Man United, he came in and he scored 2 goals against Man United, and then everyone's on the hype train. Eddie. Then you had that whole Son that came out, defensive in trouble, and Nketiah's in the room. It's just crazy. It's crazy, but it's time to move 100%, man. Big up yourself, bro. Big up Mindful, man. I ain't seen you in ages, my guy. Big up yourself. Hope you've been keeping well, man. Great to see you, man. Oh, was it a fake account? Oh, there we go. It was a fake account then. Jeez, bro. That's how easy. Yo, that's how easy I've been manipulated. You guys, I was like, because it was in Italian originally, and it got translated. I was like, you know what? And everyone was on X was going on all over about it, saying that it's her and his ex-girlfriend coming out and saying this, but apparently she confirmed it on her Instagram herself. So there we go. Then I didn't know that, bro. So big up for because I thought it was real, bro. I actually like. That's how easy it is to fucking, like, you can't believe everything you see on the internet, guys, yeah, on these social media, because, man, I actually believed it. I actually thought, like, she actually confirmed it, but no, it's a fake account. There we go, then. Big up to you, Akimu. Sorry if I butchered your name, by the way. I do apologize, but big up to you, Akimu. Hope you're well, bro. Thank you for tuning in. So that's about Calafiori there, guys. Let's get into the next piece of news. Another player that we're going to be signing. Other than Calafiori, yes, we are signing another player. It is the goalkeeper. It is Tommy Setford. Tommy Setford. Yeah, Tommy Setford. Yeah. So Arsenal finalizing the move for Ajax goalkeeper Tommy Setford, with a plan for him to be part of with a plan for him to be a part of of course, the tour in USA. He's moved to Arsenal, worth in the region of €1 million, understood to be in the final stages. Coming by this guy called Simon Collins. He writes for the Standard or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, this guy, Tommy Setford, coming in, 18 years of age, as we know. A young goalkeeper to come into Arsenal. He's going to be playing in the USA tour. We're going to sign him for €1 million. You know what? I was looking at yesterday. There's actually quite a few players. Like, there's actually a few goalkeepers that we have. There's this guy called, I think he's called Nyland or something. He played yesterday. When we played, obviously, we did beat the DNC. We beat Leyton Orient yesterday. We beat them 2-0. He actually played yesterday. This guy called Nyland, and I think he's this young goalkeeper. He's going to the US tour as well. So there's a few goalkeepers going to the USA, the US tour. Obviously, we signed Carl Hein on a new contract, and he played yesterday. Played, I think, the full first half against Leyton Orient yesterday. We signed him on a new contract. We want to keep Carl Hein. We know, like this is Estonian guy. If you guys don't know, he was our third choice goalkeeper last season. So yeah, this guy has stepped for coming in. I think this guy will come in. Maybe get a game or two in the US tour, but I see this guy going on loan. I think the best thing for this guy would be a loan deal, because again, we are looking to get another goalkeeper. So I think this guy again, just getting in a young goalkeeper, 18 years of age, he'll develop elsewhere. Maybe go to the youth academy, or play for our youth, or play on loan elsewhere. We'll keep Hein as well, as we know, and then we'll sign a new backup goalkeeper for Raya, because Ramsdale probably be on his way off. And the two main names I think we're looking at is the Bentley guy, the ex-Southend, Dan Bentley, from Wolves, as we know. And then we're also looking at that Espanyol goalkeeper. I can't remember his name. Man. But yeah, he plays for Espanyol or something in La Liga. We're looking at him. to bring in as a backup. So Goalkeeper FC, guys, you know, we're literally Goalkeeper FC. Like, we're signing so many goalkeepers. It's unbelievable. So, but yeah, we'll see. I definitely think Ramsdale will probably move on now, guys. With all these goalkeepers coming in, because, you know, we're signing Bentley and then another goalkeeper, and then we're keeping high, and then we've got one from the academy coming through, like this Nyland guy who played yesterday. So I definitely see Ramsdale. Yeah, I definitely think Ramsdale will leave. But yeah, this is a guy we're looking at as well. Big up to Mindful. Yeah, this is a guy we're looking at, bro. We're bidding Bentley again, 300k this time. I think we offered, was it 50k? I think it was 50. Yeah, I think it was 50k. I think that was one of our first, like, no, it couldn't have been 50k. I think it might have been 50k, you know. It's crazy. Yeah, like we offered Wolves less than what we pay for Eddie Nketiah's wages. You know, we pay 100 grand a week for Eddie Nketiah's wages, and we offer Wolves 50k for Dan Bentley. But yeah, looking like we're going to go in for a much better proposal, 300k this time. I reckon that should be accepted, and yeah, we'll get someone like Dan Bentley in. I think he's like 30 years of age, from Wolves, Premier League goalkeeper, as we know, English international goalkeeper, English international. I remember him at Southend United, my local sides. Big up Southend. Got saved. Come on, Southend have been saved. Basically, they got taken over. But yeah, I remember him. Yeah, he was an absolute legend in the playoffs for us. So yeah, he's going to Arsenal. And then I don't know. Like, I expect either him, but then it is maybe Dan Bentley, because everyone's saying Dan Bentley was going to come in as like a third choice goalkeeper as well, like a third choice option. So surely we cannot sign 3 goalkeepers in this window. That would be crazy, because we are looking at that Espanyol goalkeeper as well in La Liga. So it's interesting, man. But yeah, Tommy Setford, obviously playing at Ajax, as we know, 18 years of age. I mean, listen, he's English, but he plays for Ajax, and I know what Ajax do produce some good talent, man. Ajax do produce some good players, but again, he's kind of like, he's been at Ajax for, I don't know, I think it's like a year or something, or 2 years. So you can't really look at that, because usually, like, these players stay at Ajax for quite a few years, don't they? And then they break through, and then Ajax are a good run club, and then they're selling for some money, and then, you know, they rinse and repeat that pretty much. So yeah, again, I've never seen this guy play, as we know. Like, I know he's in the England squad with Nwaneri, like the under-17 squad with Ethan Nwaneri. I think when they got to the final or something in the Euros, but that is all I really know about this guy. Tommy Setford, coming to Arsenal though. So there we go there. Right, final story, people. Final story before we get before we get out of here, and then I will be back later today as always. So final story I want to touch on today. I know, man. I know what people want. They want rumors about players coming in. Well, there's nothing at the moment. I live that Calafiori, but yeah, we're talking about another player coming out of Arsenal, and it is Reiss Nelson. So West Ham are confident that they'll soon complete the transfer for the Arsenal man. West Ham is Reiss Nelson's most serious suitor. The Londoners are growing confident that they can negotiate a deal to sign him. Nelson has struggled for playing time over the last few seasons with his loan spells at Hockles. He went to Hoffenheim. He went to Feyenoord as well, failing to secure a regular spot in the Arsenal starting 11. He is not impressed significantly when filling in an alternative to Bukayo Saka. Although he remains a valuable squad member, Arsenal is open to selling him this summer and is willing to entertain offers from West Ham. A report from Football Insider reveals that the Hammers have already opened talks and increasingly confident about securing a signature or a fee. An agreement on personal terms is expected to be straightforward as long as Nelson is promised regular game time. The focus now is on finalising the club-to-club agreement. Nelson will feel now is the best time for him to leave Arsenal. He can develop his career as a regular. He's not been exactly good enough for our team, and there is almost no point of him on the bench at the Emirates. So, yeah, Reiss Nelson, man. It's a shame that it's never really worked out for this guy, man. You know, it's a shame that it's never really worked out for this guy. just don't think he's really ever got that consistent game time, has he? And I know it's hard for him because he's got, he's got Bukayo Saka in front of him on the right hand side. But if we're being honest, guys, is this guy? Do you think this guy is adequate to back up Saka next season? Because I don't think he is. Yeah, like we've been crying out for a Saka backup. I don't think this is a guy. I don't actually mind him as a player, Reiss Nelson. I think he'll cook like elsewhere. I think like a club like West Ham or a club like in sort of like lower down in the Premier League, with all due respect, I think he'll do really well. Really, I just don't see him really getting the game time at Arsenal. I don't think he's a bad player. It's not one of those ones where I think that he's a bad player. I don't think he's a bad player. I think he's a fairly decent player. We always remember that goal last season against. I keep saying last season. Yeah, no, like 2 years ago now. I'm saying, but yeah, we remember that goal 2 seasons ago where he scored against Bournemouth. Yeah, what moment that was, man. That's when we all started to believe that we was actually going to win the league, and then we obviously didn't. But yeah, that was a good moment there. And last season when he came in as well, I remember him against PSV, and he looked really sharp. And I was like, oh, you know what, Nelson's looking decent, but I just don't see this guy fitting in onto his sort of. Well, he'll be on the bench, but that's not good for him, is it? Let's be honest with it, guys. Like a club like West Ham, he wants game time, but my only issue with that is on the right hand side. I don't know what they'll do next season. Maybe he'll play on the right hand side, but I don't. Do you see him getting over? This guy's not going to get over Jarrett Bowen, is he? He's not going to get over Bowen, is he? And if it's not Bowen, then it'll be Kudus who can play there as well. So if Kudus leaves, then maybe. But again, him at West Ham, is he going to really get that same game time he gets at Arsenal? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But again, how much can we get for this guy realistically, people? Do you really think we can get for Reiss Nelson? At that moment, West Ham are confident that they can get the deal done. But yeah, let me know how much you think we can get for Reiss Nelson, guys. But it's a shame, obviously, he's came from the academy. Always thought it would. Of course, you always had that hope that it would work out for him at Arsenal. He's been at Arsenal for many, many years, man. It's like, I remember him, I think he made his debut in 2018, wasn't it? When Wenger made his, I think Wenger gave him his debut in the Europa League. It was the Europa League? I can't remember when it was Europa League. But yeah, I remember when obviously Wenger gave him his debut, and he's been playing with Wenger, then with Emery, then with Arteta. I remember even like Freddie Ljungberg, liked him, and Freddie Ljungberg really rated him as a player as well. So there's a period of time where he was playing. But yeah, he's just not going to get over Saka. And is he the player to rely on if anything happens to Saka, or if we need to rotate Saka? I don't think he is. I think he's had good moments in his Arsenal career. I remember, funny I said, I remember when a few years ago we played Nottingham Forest, Saka got injured, and Nelson came off the bench and scored 2 goals. And he has moments like that, and he's looked sharp last season. I remember him against PSV. He was probably one of our best players in the Champions League when we drew 1-1 with them. But it's just never really going to work out for him at Arsenal. I just don't see it, man. So, yeah, let me know how much you guys think we can get for Reiss Nelson. But yeah, big up my brother, absolute real one in the chat right now, guys. Yeah, big up my guy, Abs, man. Big up to you, bro. Make sure you go over to your channel right now. Yeah, Waffle TV show. Love the name, bro. Make sure you go over to this channel right here, guys. Give him a sub. If you've not done it already, make sure you go over there. Give him a sub. This guy's an absolute real one. Big up yourself, Abs. Listen, we'll get you on the channel, man. I'll definitely get you on the channel very soon. Maybe when the season's very close to starting, maybe like a week before the season, I'll definitely get you on, bro. So yeah, big up yourself, Abs, bro. Absolute real one. Yeah, man. I'm doing these early streams now. 8 a.m. settings. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, big up yourself, bro. The thing is, 6 goalkeepers were released from the academy, and probably Ramsey will leave on a loan. That makes it a priority. Yeah, 6 goalkeepers released from academy. Yeah. So I remember when we had, I think one of those was that the guy the guy who was on loan at Wrexham last season. I think it was Aquanano, Arthur Aquanano, that Nigerian guy. Well, I thought we'll get more of a chance, but he didn't. But yeah, he's been released now. Obviously, then we signed Carl Hein on a new contract. You know, we want to keep him. I think he's like 22, 21. He's still a young goalkeeper there. And then, yeah, obviously, Ramsdale, we still have him there at the moment, but he'll most likely move on. And then we'll be signing that set for guys who could bring maybe go in the academy or go on loan as well. And then that either Dan Bentley or that, well, most likely be Dan Bentley or that Espanol goalkeeper from Real Espanol. Big up my guy. Big up to you never walk alone 66, man. Big up yourself. Where's Jordan? He's sleeping, man. He's sleeping. I think it's like 1 a.m. for him. I was like, it's not. I think it's like 2, 3 a.m. for him in Jamaica right now. So yeah, he didn't do the boxing in the end. I don't know why, but he did. I don't think he did it in the end. But yeah, it's like 2 a.m. for him right now. So yeah, he's sleeping. But yeah, obviously Jake Paul won, didn't he? Jake Paul won. Once again, Jake Paul winning. So there we go. But big up yourself, my man. I think we can get 20 mil. You know what? I'll take 20 mil for Reiss Nelson. I'll take it. I feel if we can get 35, 40 mil for Smith Rowe, we can get 35, 40 for Eddie Nketiah, 20 mil for Smith, 20 mil for Nelson. Either sell one or Kiev, if Kieville ends up going, I'm sure we can get a lot for him. Zinchenko, Tierney, maybe. Ramsdale, like there's many players there. You know, we should be able to make some money and use that money elsewhere, man, and hopefully sign some quality players to come in to elevate us to go and win this league title next season, man. But yeah, seems Arteta's preparing Fabio Vieira for that position. Yeah, on the right hand side. I remember he played him there quite a bit. He seems to like playing Fabio Vieira on the right hand side. I remember he played him there. The first time I remember him playing there was like Emirates Cup last season against Monaco. He played him on the right hand side, but there's been a few occasions when he comes off the bench as well. Wait, what's that? He said he didn't do the box. He said he didn't do the boxing as it was on at 11 o'clock in Jamaica. I got up to watch it at 4 a.m. It was like 5 a.m., wasn't it? 4 a.m., 5 a.m. He said he would have done it every 6 p.m. Jamaican time. Fair enough, then. Fair enough. But yeah, he came off a few times at the bench, Fabio Vieira, on the right hand side. So I don't know. We'll see what happens there, bro. But yeah, big up yourself as my bro. Big up my guy Drew, man. Good morning, Josh. It's an early one today, bro. Yes, Drew. Big up to you, man. Good morning to you as well, my bro. Yeah, I thought I'd do this every single day. I thought I'll do 8 a.m. streams every single day of the latest transfer news. And if there's any like new news that develops today, I'll do like maybe an evening show or like an afternoon show. But yeah, I've been wanting to do this for quite a while, man. Try and fit in more streams every single day, getting more content every single day. And the only way you can do that is if you start early. So we're here at 8 a.m. I'm going to try and do it every single day if I can, if I wake up in time. But yeah, big up yourself, Drew, my bro. And big up you never walk alone as well. He said he didn't want to do it because it's at 11 p.m. Yeah, late one for him. Late one for him as well. I don't know what it is with Jordan, man. He goes to bed at like 11 and then he wakes up at like 5 a.m. So yeah, big up to him. But anyway, guys, that is all news today for this morning. As I said, if I keep you updated for any new news, I'll be back later today. But yeah, if not, guys, enjoy the rest of your days, whatever you get up to. I know it's Sunday today, so enjoy the rest of the weekends. I know it's Monday tomorrow, another new week. But yeah, obviously we'll be back as always, guys. And yeah, well, obviously Arsenal back very soon. We're gonna be covering the Olympics as well, because why not? Arsenal back, and yeah, big up to you, my bro, as well, man. Big up, walk alone, absolute real one, man. You too, bro. And yeah, Arsenal are back Thursday, so there'll be I might do a little preview to the Bournemouth game. Just giving my lineup and predict the lineup. We can talk about what players we can put in the team against Bournemouth. So, yeah, plenty of content still coming, guys. Listen, whatever you get up to today, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. And if I see you later today, I'll see you later today, guys. But if not, I'll see you guys as always for another video. We're getting out of here. And as always, come on, you Gunners, man. Come on, you Gunners. We are out of here. Ciao.